Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I definitely appreciate you joining me. Gosh, what is this, week 5 or 6 of the quarantine? Normally on this Saturday, Maverick and I would be out and about doing some fun stuff, but no, we're stuck here. He's playing Fortnite, so if you hear him in the background, that's him yelling at his friends about Fortnite. And yeah, you see, just like that. Anyway, and I'm stuck here doing reviews. Not that I'm stuck here doing reviews, but I'd rather be out and about because we're all going a little bit stir crazy here with this quarantine. Hopefully it's going to be over with soon. But anyway, I've got a new watch for you. Today I've got the Orient Flieger 100-meter automatic. And the model number, I'm not going to read it out because honestly it's a little bit too long to read out. I'll put it on the bottom of the screen for you. There's the model number. And as usual, we're going to look at the style, the build quality, the functions, wearability, and lume. And then I'll let you know what I think of this brand new and improved Flieger style watch from Orient. Also, make sure you check out my Amazon shopping channel if you like this or any of the other watches I've reviewed on my channel. I do get a small commission, very small, if you buy from my Amazon store, so I definitely appreciate it. So guys, here we go. A little bit of new content for you. Now, I reviewed an Orient, oh man, I don't remember, a year ago, something like that, less than a year ago. They all run together. I've done so many reviews now that I have no idea. But I saw this one, I liked it. I like Flieger style watches in general. And this is supposed to be a new and improved model from their previous one. I never reviewed one of their previous Fliegers, but I will tell you, I guess, what they say has been improved. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into this thing. Here you go. This is your manual. Pretty self-explanatory, written in multiple different languages. Here is your international guarantee, also written in multiple different languages. All right, get that stuff out of the way. Let's open up the watch. Good looking watch, man. Really simple. I mean, it's a plain design, as these Flieger style watches are meant to be. They're meant to maximize legibility, and this one definitely does that. Now, if you notice, the sunburst dial is kind of like a blue, almost with a little bit of like a little tinge of purple in it, just barely. If you've ever seen the purple label from Ralph Lauren, that's the same kind of bluish purple that this dial is. I like it a lot. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. So as usual, we'll go ahead and put up the specs on the left-hand side of the screen, and then we'll talk more about this watch. And I like Orient. Orient is kind of under the umbrella of the Seiko group. I think this watch is actually made by Epson, which is one of the umbrella companies under the Seiko group. I've done a couple reviews about these, and it's a little bit complicated. They're all separate companies, but they all have the Seiko name in them. It's a little bit complicated. But anyway, I've done a couple reviews that actually explain the structure of the Seiko Holding Corporation, I believe. I can't remember what it is. But anyway, so bottom line, it's kind of a Seiko. It's kind of not. But anyway, a good watch no matter what company that makes it a fantastic watch. All right, she's looking at a 42.4 millimeter stainless steel case. It's 11.6 millimeters thick. It's 49.5 millimeters lug to lug. It's on a 22 millimeter stainless steel strap. You do get a mineral crystal. It's water resistant to 100 meters, which is 330 feet. Surprising because it has a screw down crown. You get the Orient F6722 movement with a 40-hour power reserve. You do have a screw down case back. You have a screw down crown over here at 3 o'clock. You also have a date function over there at 3 o'clock. You do not have a day function. It is windable. It is hackable. You've got the Nomoto Luminova loom, which is really nice. You've got a fixed bezel, and it's got a Japanese movement, but I'm assuming it's probably made in Malaysia or Thailand or someplace, or even China, someplace like that. I really don't care. It's a great watch. All right, so you're looking at a Flieger style watch from Orient, and of course it's got the Flieger style dial with the big, huge, prominent triangle up there at 12 o'clock. Now, what Orient says that they've actually changed on the watch, they say the logo is smaller than the last version, and if you notice, the actual Orient logo itself is a little teeny tiny applied logo, which I think is really cool. The actual word Orient is screen printed on the dial, but the logo itself is very tiny, and it's actually applied. They say they changed the handset from, I guess, a skeletonized to like a black and white. They say the numbers around the dial are a little bit bigger. They also say they added an inner circle on the chapter ring, an additional inner circle. I'm wondering if they mean this inner one or the outer one. I'm guessing they probably mean the outer one. They removed the text below the hands. So right here above 6 o'clock, I guess there was some additional text, probably like automatic or water resist. They removed that. Basically, they just cleaned up the dial a little bit. So they made it even more legible than the last version, which is always nice. Let's go ahead and look at the case of the watch. Guys, it's mostly brushed surfaces. You do have a little polished area right here where the end link meets the case, right there. I don't know if you can see that. That's polished, but every surface on the watch, besides that and the other side, is all brushed. I don't see any polished surfaces on this watch besides that little area right there. So interesting. Nice solid end links, solid links, really comfortable. They're almost fully articulating, which is nice. I like that a lot, and I'll go ahead and try this thing on here in a second. Let's look at the crown. Again, a screw down crown on a 100-meter watch. It's kind of nice. I mean, it's really unexpected. You see the Orient logo right there on the crown. Crown has great grip to it. It does pop out quite a bit. Let me show you. Quite a bit of crown pop, which I like. And of course, your first position is for your date. Your second position is for your time. So there you go. We go put it back in. Nice screwing in and unscrewing action. Feels really solid. Definite stop point, which I like. You can't keep tightening it if you want to. You tighten to a certain point and it stops, and then that's it. Good looking watch. Really neat, man. I've always liked these Flieger style watches just because of the legibility, man. I like the size of the hour and the minute hands. I like the second hand. You got the little black background on the back side of the second hand, as well as the black background on the hour and the minute hand. I mean, guys, for legibility, it just doesn't get any better than this. I mean, honestly, this is a fantastically legible watch. I like it a lot. Case back, let me go ahead and open up the bracelet here. Case back, I mean, pretty simple. You got a little quality assurance sticker there, quality control sticker. And it basically just tells you, it says Epson right there. Let me see if I can show that to you. Epson, can you see it? Yep, there you go, Epson right there. And then, of course, water resist 100 meters, movement Japan, stainless steel. You do have a stamped metal clasp. I mean, what do you expect for this watch's price point, which is about $220? Not a big deal. I do wish they had added some extra micro adjustments. It's only got 2. So if you need to adjust this thing anything more than these 2 micro adjustments, you're going to have to possibly take out a link. I don't like taking out links. I like to keep the integrity of the bracelet whenever I buy a watch. So I prefer not to do it if I don't have to do it. So I wish they would add some more. Basically make this kind of clasp right here, this buckle area, make it a little bit longer so you can add some more micro adjustments. Simple push right there. Push system. There's your clasp again. So guys, that's really about it for the bracelet and the case back. Great looking watch. Let me go ahead and try this thing on for you real quick. And honestly, this would be a longer review, but there's not too much to talk about. I mean, it's a pretty simple watch. Oh man, that feels great. I think it's the perfect size, lug to lug as well. It's right under 50 millimeters, which feels great, looks great, wears great. I mean, it's got the perfect amount of taper from the case to the bracelet. Really comfortable too. Fantastically comfortable watch. Wow. I'm really impressed with this thing. There you go. And let's go ahead and give you a lume shot here. I can't get it as dark as I want to, but let me go ahead and cut out the lights here and the monitor. Let's get my UV flashlight. See what we can do here. There you go. Wow. Very good. Nice lume. Now, I don't know if this has anything to do with Seiko's Lumibrite. They're saying this is the Nomoto Luminova. I think they're 2 separate looms, but man, it's shining like crazy. Look at that. Really nice. Nice lume, man. Guys, this is a fantastic watch. And if you want to get one of these, head on over to Amazon. They're currently $220 on Amazon. I'll make sure I put a link in there for you. And if you do buy one of these off my Amazon store, I definitely get a very small commission. So I would appreciate it if you want to do that. They come in like 4 or 5 different flavors. I personally like the watch on the stainless steel. They can also come in like a canvas strap version with different colors. In fact, let me see here which versions you can buy. It comes in a black with like a really deep olive drab canvas strap, or almost NATO it looks like. It also comes in a black and like a leatherette style strap, and then like a cream color dial with also a leather strap. So, pick the one you want. They're currently on sale, it looks like, at least on Orient's site. But on Amazon, that's where you're gonna get your best deal. Again, these are about $220 on Amazon. So head on over there and pick one up if you like it. I like the watch a lot. I think it looks really good. It feels incredibly well built and solid too. I mean, it honestly feels like a much more expensive watch than it actually is. Now, the only design choice that I don't like is they omitted like a date bezel around the date window here. A little white bezel would have been really nice to delineate the date window from the rest of the dial. The rest of it I absolutely love. I think it's a fantastic looking watch. So again, head on over to Amazon if you want to pick one up. They're $220. I'll make sure to put a link in the description field for you. Again, I do get a small commission if you want to pick one up from my Amazon store, and I definitely appreciate it. And always make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. All of us YouTubers really appreciate you doing that. And guys, it's getting harder and harder to get stuff. I've ordered some new G-Shocks from G-Shock themselves. I do have a couple really cool things coming up, and the biggest channel giveaway in my channel's history coming up here in about a week or so. So you're definitely going to want to stay tuned for that. I think the prize package is worth about $900. Yeah, I said $900. So make sure you stay tuned for that. It's going to be coming up in about a week or so. Again, I'm trying to get some more shopping in Japan watches. I'm trying to get some other stuff from G-Shock. And, you know, the shipping times are just crazy long right now with the COVID-19 pandemic going on. So just bear with me and any of the other watch reviewers. And anyway, guys, until the next review, I will see y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye.